Welcome back, everybody. So last time, we had a fun little mission, and we actually used Viola for once, which was nice for her. I'm sure she's fine in all this, but I guess we should probably continue that plot. So join me on the edge of madness. Well, here we are. We're just thrown into the level, no cutscene or anything. And there's the first mission is right behind us, actually, oddly enough. You might see that says I cleared this. I had a bit of an issue with recording, so I tried to restart the chapter. Um, so we're gonna get a Moon Pearl piece for this, but I'll go through this again. You know, I'll walk you through what I did the first time, basically, and maybe we'll get a better ranking than the last one. But this is another Castellanos mission. But what's interesting, I want to show this off. We can actually just pilot the Umbral mech and kind of just knock this guy down. What's interesting is that, you know, the only demons can go, like, go between that barrier. And because the Umbral mech is part of the demon, it's treated as a demon. You know, it allows us to get past the barrier as if we were the demon, I guess. What I'm trying to say is that you can fight this thing, like, for real as Bayonetta controlling the mech, as opposed to having to wait. Now we've knocked all the pieces off. I'm going to actually regain some of my magic here. We'll just get you in here. The thing is, though, I don't really find the mech that interesting. Like, it does some damage, but maybe I just need a little more practice with it. Being able to dodge is nice, because it does effectively give us, like, infinite, well, not infinite magic, but better magic than we've had. I'm going to turn that off, though. Get a little bit more here. We actually can only use the our little friend here, so I guess this is the game trying to tell us all about that. Okay, get a little improvisation bonus, which is nice. Get you in here, just kind of punch away, or not. I must have. Oh, I hit kick instead. That's why. I fat fingered a little bit. It's fine. That was not so bad. So I guess that kind of is there to teach you a little bit. Okay, we got a gold, which is actually a bit better than what we got before. We kind of messed around. Actually, no, it wasn't, I guess. So you get a Moon Pearl piece for that. But, we'll venture forth here. We'll try this next verse. I'm trying to get used to using our new clock tower friend. It's a bit of a weird demon to mess with, honestly. But we'll do our best. I mostly, you have to get used to just, you can't use it like the other ones. You don't really combo so much as you kind of just set and forget, I find. Also, destroying buses gets you a bewitchment, which I already popped my first attempt at recording, so that's a pretty easy one to get, I think. But we'll continue moving on here. Flying enemies, which is always fun. And we'll just kind of keep on moving here. I'm wondering if, like, there was like a cutscene or like a whole level that was cut here, because it feels kind of weird to just start in a random pocket like that. Alright, we'll get some carnage our way here. Ow, I'm getting hit by stuff I can't even see all the destruction. That's a little annoying. Yeah, these guys... Why... I mean, he was attacking me. I guess that's why they sent me there, but, like, why? Oh, I think the projectile guy got me. Yeah, that's why. But from before. Okay, we couldn't even see that. And then this stuff's here. Like, this is a weird little arena. That's fine. We'll have fun. Okay, can I get you down. There we go. We have a new enemy to deal with, which is this guy. Which we actually fought as Viola, you might remember. So kind of interesting to fight this thing as Bayonetta now. We might be able to do a little bit more with this. I think I'm also going to just swap to Madama because she's a little faster, a little more combo-centric, and hey, that helps out a lot. Get Madama in here. Come on. I think we're just gonna rock and sock him here. There we go. That went a little better than I was the last attempt. Just kind of set and forget with that guy. There we go. I'll take a gold. That's not bad. So we got 2 golds now to start off. And the game wants us to go that way, but there are things to get as always. We can go over here and get a little collectible right off the bat. We want to keep our eyes peeled for a few things. So, another collectible here, which we gotta destroy this, it's in the way, clearly. So that's fun. And we have a bit of a split path before us, actually. A lot of soldiers down, though. There's a little collectible in here, you can see. Not to talk over these guys dying, I mean, but here we are. So the little thing there, if we go back this way, we can actually get some stuff. This will be pretty interesting. So this is another fight against an angel, and this is actually one of the cooler angel designs, I think, from the series. This was in Bayo 2. I think this is... I can't quite remember this guy's name. Yeah, the head is in the sword, which I think is, like, really cool. It's, I think in the description it's like, oh, it uses the Valiantium blade, which is like a reference to Wonderful 101, which I just think is really neat. It's just a really cool design. I'm glad they brought this back. Camera doesn't quite know what it wants to do here, though. Let's get you in here for some more hits. And now, but we actually knocked him out of range. Okay, let's I guess we're gonna shoot out some shells here in a second. There we go. Get him in here to chomp. Gonna bring Madama in here, I think. Oh, did a little command grab on us, but we can break free here. We do take a little bit of damage when that happens. I tried to avoid that because I saw it was coming, but did not happen. So now we get Big Lady in here, and she can kind of wreck house. All kinds of explosions and stuff going on. Just a lot. Nice to actually have like a big boss. I can't quite see, though. Unfortunately, that was maybe not the best choice. Come on. Yeah, I'll just guard for days, man. I don't care. And we'll just kind of... yeah, just summon that and just flat. So that was a little challenging. That's actually a decent boss. I'm glad we got to have a few more demons here. Ooh, took a lot of damage, though. I feel like this particular level is pretty harsh about damage, because I don't think I took that much damage. Did I? I guess. I feel like they're getting a little harsher with damage. There's a collectible over here we can get, but there's also, you might have noticed the little glimmer. This is the crow. And what we're going to do with the crow, we're going to trigger it this way, follow its path, and it's going to try and go in those little holes over there. So we want to jump, wall jump, and yeah, you want to get to that second hole. So we'll try that again really quick. Let it come back and go. Not quite. Okay. Might have to try a slightly different approach here if I don't get this again. Okay, you go. Yeah, not quite. Okay. So we'll try this instead. Okay. Have it go this way, and we're going to use our enhanced jumping prowess. There we go. So I didn't want to switch to a weapon just for that, but here we are. And we'll switch right back, because I do want to give Tartarus a bit more attention. I guess I could have... I do like having like a fast and slow weapon. I think that's everything in here too, by the way. I like having a fast and slow weapon, which is why I have Seamoon with us still. Especially because I feel like I didn't really use it that much, but that's just me. I do wish you had more weapons you could slot around, but... Anyway, so we just got the crow, but actually... we also have another little guy around here, so I'm going to go down here. You can follow these flowers, and you might be able to hear it, you might not, but actually, you can hear it now. Here's our frog friend. Frog toad. Either or, amphibious friend. How about that?
Having an outdoor recital?
So that's 2 of those already, which is nice. Can't quite get up from here, though. I don't know why they put the flower there like that. So we'll go around. More destruction. It calls to me. There we go. They weren't even... For some reason, those bullets weren't hitting it. There we go. That just feels really satisfying to me. And we have another little combat arena here. And this introduces a very interesting enemy type. Say hello to Duplicatus, which I feel like is one of the few non-like cloud-themed names. So this is like the Panis and the other purple variation before it, except it freely swaps back and forth. Yeah. And so what we want to do, I think as the cutscene is kind of leading us, is smack it with a demon to make it split, but then there is like a true one to focus your attention on. So let's do that. But there's also, I think, more forming too, which is a little interesting. Yeah, we gotta be careful. Ow. And we got hit. Didn't really like seeing that happen. Yeah, we're kind of being surrounded here. Anything with a health bar, basically, is going to be the one we're kind of looking for here. Yeah, that one doesn't have a health bar, so that's not worth messing with right now. And now we're just kind of messing that one up. Which one? That does not have the health bar. Yeah, that's kind of a pain to find here. Let's get Madama in here, just kind of punch him up. Show where you can... into the kick, which is cool. We can actually torture attack the fake ones, which is kind of nice. Okay, let me get... I need to hit the other one, please. Before it reforms. And it reformed. Nothing I could do. But that's fine. Ugh. Seeing her move on that axis is kind of weird. So that's an interesting... I do think some of these enemies are interesting. That's our first platinum, finally. Yeah, that silver... Ugh. We'll have to take it. I don't mind the enemy variety, like, the more I think on it. Like, they do different things with them. Like, yeah, this one is encouraging to swap between the demons and not, whereas the other ones weren't. It was about not using the demons. It was kind of an interesting change-up, but... I still think it's a little weird that we have 3 versions of effectively the same type of enemy. It just feels a little lacking. This one's pretty simple. We just gotta follow some moving platforms and collect these as we go. So the time is not really that much of a factor because it has to account for these moving as slow as sin. Just kind of move back and forth between these. Got that one. And then we gotta be careful because they're gonna get a little cheeky here in a second. Because there's one right behind here. And we want to quickly move to the left here. Or the right, rather. I can tell directions, I promise. Get this one. And then we can just do this, I think. There we go. It's not quite as graceful as I was expecting it to be, but it's fine. It's another Witch Heart fragment. I'll take that. That's another reason I kept Sea Moon is that this is just a better form, just kind of move around in. I feel like it's decently fast and get you some good air time, so that's always nice. But we'll keep on trekking through here. Thank you, Madama. And actually, we'll go this way, I guess. Our last little friend is going to be located to the left over here. So the cat's right here. I'm going to try and just dash at it and see if I can grab it. Probably not. Oh, I did. Well, that... I feel like they didn't balance this with the cats in mind. Or with the dash attack thing in mind. See, what you do is when you try to go for it, it starts to run. And all of this stuff is kind of in the way. So what you want to do is get all of the wreckage taken care of. But we don't need to do that, since I got it, but I'm going to do it anyway. No, I don't want to waste your time. But yeah, that's a bit of an odd one. But that's all three of the Umbral Tears of Blood right there. I don't think there's anything over here. I feel like there should be like something over here. I don't think there's anything hiding behind these. And before we go there, we actually have another hidden mission over here, which is actually kind of hidden for once. It's a little out of the way. This one's a bit interesting. Survive, that is the clear condition. But this one, I should be able to do this in one, I hope. This one it's one of those where once you know what to do, it's not that bad, I think. You see that little pillar there, and we have floor damage as a little modifier. So yeah, this just wants us to survive. And the easy thing to do, we're just going to use Sea Moon and just fly around, and you can jump off of these guys and regain your double jump and your flight form, and we're just going to fly in circles for roughly 30-ish seconds. This is like probably the easiest way to do this. You don't want to stick around for too long because those lasers will get you. Yeah, not the most dynamic and interesting secret mission, I feel like, but it's still kind of fun in its own way. And what we're going to want to do with the last, like, few seconds, probably around here, I'm going to hit some stuff to get my combo score. And we already got hit, unfortunately. Yeah. Damn, I should have... if I didn't touch the ground there, that would have been a pure... Probably wouldn't be a pure platinum. So yeah, you get stone damage if you get hit even once there. That's fine. I'll accept that. That's a quirky one. You can replay that to your heart's desire if you want. If I had just not hit the ground, if I did a different combo under, that probably would have been fine. I actually don't think you even get the demons here, so I was hoping for a Wink Slave finish that would keep me in the air, but it didn't happen. That's fine. Yeah, if I cared about score, then I would have be pure platinuming everything anyway. That's fine. So yeah, not that hard of one. Kind of a nice way to learn about the whole glide function and using, your enemy step, or whatever they call it in this game. Jumping off of the enemies is kind of nice. So yeah, our rank's probably going to suffer a little bit for this, but it's fine. These are just quirky ones. If I keep saying it's fine, then eventually you'll believe me. We have a little lore booklet over here. More buses. I don't know why they put so many here. Maybe Paris just has a lot of traffic. Anyway, we'll keep moving. We could go to Rodon's shop, but I think... That said, while we're here, I will eat a little sucker, I think. Bayonetta's been good. I did take a bit of a pounding before. But also, if you look up, there is another collectible, like, right there. So we can grab that over the arch there. I don't think we have much else. Was there a... Oh yeah, there was a seeker right there, or a scurrier, which I think we just missed. I'm just going to destroy everything because it's satisfying. But once we move forward here, we're going to be locked into a bit of a interesting verse, so let's keep moving.
Getting the locusts involved. You'll pay for that.
So yeah, we gotta fight possessed French military people. And just keep moving, because we are in a verse. So, I find that Tartarus is really good here, because you can kind of just block all their stuff. And just kind of not take damage. Keep moving. We are going to have some guys popping in here. It's really kind of wild just how casually the game is treating, like, having to hit people. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, that attack is generally pretty solid. We can gun them down, too, if we really care to. Get some bat within. And that might be a pure platinum. I could be wrong. It's a bewitchment as well. So we got a pure platinum. So that's nice. I don't think there's anything else over here. Like, there was like a little, I think a little collectible right when those first guys came out. I'll just double check quick. Yeah, I don't think... We can't really control the camera much in here either, so... We'll just keep moving. You can't really go in those little holes to the side, by the way. I tried. Yeah, things aren't going very well if people can be taken over and puppeteered. Speaking of... I don't think Gamora likes your thriller reference. Stop the tragic march. Stop the possessed soldiers from destroying the city they're sworn to protect. Move with the left stick, we can tackle and tail sweep with the two face buttons, dark flame with Y. And virtually, our anti-personnel weapons have virtually no effect on Gamora, which I guess is just there to tell you you're barely going to take damage. So yeah, we're just going to kind of take these guys out. So yeah, we took a little bit of damage. That's a very slow jump. I really wish Gamora was more fun to control, because he really isn't. Like, he's a little too slow and lumbering. I get it. You want him to feel slow. You want him to feel powerful, and he's, you know, a giant kaiju should not feel this way. But still, you can shoot this helicopter down. I believe. There we go. That actually gives us a bewitchment. I can't quite see with this camera either. Like, what's that? Okay, that's a tank that we're trying to target, I guess. Yeah, this section is kind of weird too. Gotta keep moving. I guess we're actually maybe we are supposed to. Yeah, we're supposed to still kill all these guys. So let's end their lives. There we go. Thankfully, that's what I was waiting for. And just obliterate everything and everyone. Just kill the bit rate. Utterly blow everything up. Leave no trace. Yeah. Another easy platinum. That's a very, very weird little verse there.
And what was that? Oh, that. A simple bonsoir. Just wait until I get really chatty.
Okay, boss fight.
I think you have me mistaken for someone else. Mistaken? Our line of work doesn't allow for mistaken,
So yeah, I think Bayonetta is forgetting that we just killed her mom and she probably saw us, so... Like, yeah, it's understandable why she's fighting, but why we had the sexy dance-off, I'll never really know. Yeah, not much to really say here. She's got Mitch to send out against us too, so we gotta watch out for those attacks. I think these boss fights are really cool, even if it sucks that we gotta fight. You know, it is cool. You know, we don't really get good rival fights in this game that aren't like Strider, so I'll take what we can get, honestly.
Our light show is truly magical.
Okay, and what we're going to want to do, you want to just constantly keep avoiding that laser. We can do, you know, really easy witch time and do a little bit of scratch damage. But that's kind of it. I don't really know why this section's even here, I'm going to be honest. Please. Come on now. Please, just let us stop you. Okay, Madama, thank you. Ow. Let's use the you know, the weapon that her mom had that probably doesn't hurt her at all. Yeah, just kind of just rock and sock him. Thank you. Okay, let's get the lock on you, maybe, or not, because it doesn't matter. Just kind of keep smacking the bat if we can. Come on. What you gonna do? More lasers. It's kind of out of the way of us too. Oh, cool. That's kind of neat. Ow. I would like to be able to see. That would be nice. Please, just attack. Thank you. was pretty cool, honestly. Credit where it's due.
Get down!
Look behind you.
Who are you? Creep launching!
So these little hummingbirds are Proludius, I guess. What are you gonna do?
Bayonetta! Vila da Costella Ordo Ananael! Fabon Zanvi Vapenis! Rio Hi Paradis!
Good evening, mistress. Is this the new recital stage?
Say hello to the Siren of Creeping Plague, Baal Zabul. I'm gonna shut up and let you listen and enjoy this.
Oh my, such a large audience. I'd better jump into the chorus then.
Encore. So that was a really cool change-up, I think. But another Bayonetta died for no reason. Yay.
May you be reunited with your mummy. This will all end soon as well. Very soon indeed.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take a gold considering the silvers we had along the way there. So, that was fairly short for like a, you know, climactic chapter to end the Paris arc, as it were. It's weird. I really like that finale with Baal Zabul. It's really cool. That song is awesome. I recommend you listen to the Japanese and English versions because they had different singers that are both like, you know, good at like that kind of like operatic sound. It's really cool. But that comes at the cost of another Bayonetta dying by our hand this time, which was even worse. But we got old Mitch here, which we've already seen what he can do, you know, to a degree. But we also get the new weapon, Abracadabra. So, yeah, you pretty much saw that moveset shown off a little bit with the French Bayo. A little bit. It's a pretty interesting weapon, honestly. Just wish we got under better circumstances. You know. But yeah, I'll show those off more in detail later, as you can expect. But yeah, it's weird. Like, why is the pop off for that level killing a Bayonetta? You know, it just feels kind of going against what that should be. So we got a new accessory in the shop. I guess we can look at that. We got two of them, actually, it looks like. And then, of course, the mirror to showcase that Bayonetta is dead. Also, more shirts. So let's look at the shop quick, I guess, while I rant and rave about the state of this storyline. I feel like the Paris... I feel like this is the part of the game where they kind of were running out of time. Personally. Okay, so we got the Nucleus of Talos. This makes Infernal Demons attack automatically during Demon Slave and lets Bayonetta move freely, which seems really good. But I'm assuming they just do like an auto combo or something. I'm unclear. Or is it... Let's actually watch this. No, because she's shooting the gun while he's doing the bite, so I don't think... It's not quite like, oh, you can move but still have to do the attacks, I think. I've never really messed with this. I might try this out at some point, but probably not in the near future. That seems kind of interesting. And the Hymn of Durga, this will increase the Infernal Demon's attack, but makes them rampage more easily, so it's a bit of a, you know, you gotta be careful. It looks like... Okay, yeah, their rage does feel a lot quicker. So that is a bit of a, I guess, hard mode kind of thing, sort of, kind of. That's interesting, I guess. And as far as the mirrors, we may as well, we'll buy this Bayonetta mirror. I'm trying to think. We have, so that was Bayo 4, I believe, so we gotta scroll all the way down and we can get some of these. There's some interesting colors here, and I will show that off later. But, yeah, I just don't understand why it has to be this way. You know? It just feels a little... I don't know, it feels kind of just, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth that we had to kill a Bayonetta off ourselves, but we get this cool hype moment that would have been fine in any other context. But yeah, so as far as the rest of this chapter goes, not to delay too long, the only bewitchment we did not get, which was finishing that performance with no damage. I'm never doing that. That's never going to happen. I highly doubt it's any easier on like the easier difficulty, because that's synced to the song. Like unless they just kind of, I don't know, make, I don't know, some of those notes maybe don't have as many enemies to mess with. I just, that second half of the song is what really kind of gets me. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to do that, flawlessly, but whatever. That was pretty cool otherwise, I guess. So, next time we have another remnant, and then after that, the Doctor is out for side chapter 4 with Jean, and we also have a new weapon to show off, so look forward to that at some point. See you then, I guess, and just remember, we'll always have Paris.